Hey folks, we got a lot of feedback on our last video series, the 5-part series about buying rental properties, so we've decided to do another 5-part series, this time about buying new construction. Enjoy. Hey folks, for part 3 of this series, we're actually going to address what I feel is the most important topic in this series, and that's navigating the developer's contracts. Very few members of the public, and actually unfortunately a lot of realtors, don't understand how to properly read a developer's contract or what things to look for. Developers get their contracts drawn up separately by lawyers or whoever else, and they don't use the contracts that we use typically on resale units in the market. So it's very important that when we're reading them, we understand which things to pick out, which things to look for, and which things we need to see in there. An example is things like builders' holdbacks. We recently read a contract where there were a bunch of terms in there that were borderline illegal and definitely not to the benefit of the buyer, where the developer was not allowing lien holdbacks. This stuff is very important. Having stuff about assignment terms. If you get into some trouble when you bought a brand new unit and some time goes by and you realize that you're maybe not going to be able to complete on it, having the proper assignment terms in there so that you can get out of it and that you're not handicapped that way can be important. The developer's language in there as to how far and how easily they can push dates out is also very important. We've seen some people be inconvenienced a lot through the developer's ability to basically push dates out 6 months on a whim. So it's very important to understand what exactly we're looking for in those contracts. Language surrounding deposits, things like that can be very important. And none of these things are things that first-time buyers in particular, or most people in general buying a pre-sale or buying a unit through a sales center, are going to think to ask. The sales center isn't going to make you aware of these things because they're staff that are hired by the developers, and very rarely actually are they even realtors. So having us on your side to help you navigate these things and to ask the right questions is vital to the process. So if you have any questions, give us a call, and if not, enjoy our next video.